Welcome to Eman Views, where I talk movies and, well, movies. Today I review Tomorrowland, which is based on an area in Disneyland where you wait 2 hours for a 2-minute ride. It's kind of like a first date, where the 2 hours is dinner and then the 2 minutes. And Disney took some creative liberties with this film because it has nothing to do with Star Tours, Space Mountain, or Rocket Rods. And yes, I know Rocket Rods has been closed for over a decade, but the tracks still remain today like the skeleton of a once vibrant childhood memory. Anyways, I digress. Tomorrowland stars George Clooney, who you may know as the guy your girlfriend thinks is hot, despite his age, and makes you question her taste in men. And Britt Robertson, who you may know as the reason you put up watching Under the Dome for as long as you did until they killed her off. Right, spoilers, sorry. Tomorrowland is about the future. And the least you know going into this movie, I would say you're going to get a better experience from it. But simply put, it is about the future. It's a movie that has a blatantly obvious message from the first couple of scenes, which is about dreaming and having hope and not giving up on your dreams. And it's a positive message. This is a great family film. Do I recommend this movie? Yes, of course. It was actually quite a pleasant surprise. It shouldn't be a pleasant surprise. It should have been expected because you have Brad Bird from Iron Giant, Incredibles, Mission Impossible, the last one that came out. And you have George Clooney and Britt Robertson, and who give great performances each. George Clooney, a little bit of a spoiler, doesn't really show up until the second hour of the movie. This is Britt Robertson's movie, and she owns it, and she does a great job of making you believe this world that we're creating here. And it's such a refreshing experience at the movies when you can go in and see a original concept idea for a sci-fi movie be executed so well. Jupiter Ascending tried to do that earlier in the year but failed executing the concept. But honestly, this movie here for the first couple of scenes just blew me away. It was actually very entertaining, very fun. The only downfall I have to this movie is that it is 2 hours long, and it's one of those rare movies that actually feels 2 hours long. You have an Act 1 and an Act 2, and then quickly after Act 2 is over, we get an entire new movie in the last half hour. Not saying it's not part of the bigger picture, but we start up again with another Act 1, 2, and 3. Like I said, the runtime, you feel it, but it's kind of necessary because it brings the whole story together. And actually, it was a really fun time at the movies. Definitely, if you have kids, go watch this movie this weekend, because I know some people are going to say this movie has a hippie message about, being a dreamer and never giving up on your ideas and be imaginative and all that fun stuff. It's not a blue collar movie. It's a creative outlook on life. I don't know what I'm talking about. And you have an incredible performance from this young girl who's an android / recruiter / person that brings everything together. I'm not sure if she's British or not, but she did play with the British accent. Her name's Raffey Cassidy, and I really suspect this girl over the course of the future is going to have a pretty successful career because she stole the show and her scenes that she was in and she has great chemistry. The entire cast just had great chemistry. I love this movie, if you can't already tell. But this is a great movie. You get to see George Clooney and Britt Robertson together on screen, which they have a great chemistry, and kind of like I'm going to go nerdy, an American version of Doctor Who, with George Clooney playing the Doctor and Britt Robertson playing the companion. Like a first episode when you first get them together and they're bickering. They have a great back and forth. You have great performances by Hugh, Laurie, who you may know as House. He actually plays I don't want to say he's a villain because I was on his side. Yes, the villain does have the right motivation behind his actions, and I actually agreed with why he was doing what he was doing. I'm trying to keep this as spoiler free as possible because going into this as blind as possible is going to be your best experience. All you need to know is that it's about the future. It's about dreams and being a believer in yourself and never giving up. It's such a positive message. So definitely go watch Tomorrowland this weekend. It is worth your time, and it was a fantastic movie. So great job, Brad Bird, George Clooney, Britt Robertson, the entire cast and crew. Definitely great movie. Other than that, that's it.